Okay, for those of you who saw my first video yesterday, I talked of favorites and underdogs. Yeah. So like I mentioned, football is a 50-50 game. Each one has a chance. It's more or less like a coin. So you now agree with me that truly we may have underdogs and the favorites, but in the game of football, that doesn't apply. So we had a glimpse of what I was talking about, the game for Portugal versus Chile. You saw how Portugal struggled. And so I've seen a lot of comments on various platforms where they were saying Portugal is a good team. But I always give respect to South American teams. I think they always give a hard time to European. Yeah, so if you're able to compete in South American team, definitely you know that we are going to be very strong. Reason being, the turf or the pitch in most South American teams, they're not all that good, and so their players, they tend to thrive in such kind of environment. So given if such teams are given a good turf or pitch, they become very hard to break. You saw what Chile did to Portugal. I think it was a very entertaining game. We know it's a friendly, it's a warm up to World Cup, which will begin in few days time. And so we know that also friendlies, they add value in terms of FIFA ranking. You lose a friendly game, you also lose your ranking in terms of FIFA. So they are very important, yes. And that's where people tend to gauge which players need to play in which position and the like. So they are very important. Yes, in as much as it is not serious. So we await for the World Cup that is yet to start, and a lot of there'll be a lot of surprises, believe me, in this World Cup which is about to start. There'll be a lot of surprises. The team that you least expect are the ones that are going to perform. Yeah. Another one. I don't know whether it is just a coincidence or what, because the day before yesterday, I think France was playing versus Ivory Coast, and they lost. Remember when I mentioned about France having the best attack in the world, the likes of Mbappe, Olise, Dembele, Bakola, Doué, and others. Those are very good players. So having attack doesn't necessarily that you're able to win. I know it's a friendly, people say, no, it's just a friendly game. So wait for the real game. That's how things start. Even in a real game, those are the same players that played. So anyway, I'm not making a conclusion that that's the kind of game that they're playing. Yes. Even the same underdogs, they know that this is a real game. They also up their game. And that makes things so interesting anyway. Yeah, so there'll be a lot of surprises, yeah. But of course, experience also matters in these kind of matches. So, and that's why you see most of the teams have actually blended them with the new. We have a lot of debutants and those experienced one. So those are the key elements in this tournament, where the experienced one will be able to help the debutants on how to acclimatize. And remember, this time around the World Cup will be held in America. And America's this time around, the temperatures it's not conducive. Yeah, it's a little bit hot, and so that might also affect as a player's ability or capability to perform at maximum level. And so that's why I'm backing South American teams, because the South America teams, the temperature there is somehow similar. And so they should be able to thrive. But when you look at the European teams, the temperature is quite cold. It's quite low. Sometimes minus maybe 2 degrees, 3 degrees. And so given a higher temperature, definitely, the players will really need to acclimatize to such environment. And that has a very big repercussion on the performance. So that's why the South American teams are the teams that to look out for. Yes, of course, we forgot about Brazil, which has also the likes of Vinicius, Casemiro, Neymar. We know that is injured, but soon I think he should be back the next 2 games or so. Yeah. These players, Argentina, Colombia, they should be able to thrive better in such kind of environment. So that's that for today. I just wanted to give you an update on how the World Cup is going to unfold, and to be cautious, not to be so expectant, because there will be a lot of surprises. Thank you.